I ain't got nothing. I got one of those science fiction bubbles going on. Right?
Oh, it's disconnected. Okay. Connected. Hello? Yeah, is it back up? No, hang. Crud, hang on. Yeah. Well, just play a commercial break. We're going to try to get us back up quickly. Yeah, and go ahead and get control. And let's be ready to go when we get there.
That's what one guy told me one time. That was old Wiggins, and it was Mike. You know what I'm saying? He was so fine.
Yeah. Yes.
Radio station out of Carrollton, 102.7.
I saw him that. I think I saw him down there.
They must have said something. They predicted Central will wear us out.
That's fine. Right. Connected.
No. Well, I mean, we're on. I can't hear
it. Making money instead of wasting time.
My life is totally organized.
The neat digital filing system organizes all your printed paperwork and computer files in just seconds in one tidy, easy-to-find digital place. You simply have to try Neat to see how simple it can be. And now you can try the Neat system for free just by calling 1-800-941-1541. Not only can you organize all your documents in seconds, you can find anything you want in just seconds, too, just by typing one word. Try the Neat system yourself for free. Just call 1-800-941-1541. 1-800-941-1541. That's 1-800-941-1541.
Ever considered adding a home security system but thought it would be too expensive? Here's good.
It's time now for the Callaway Cavaliers Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live at the showroom of Kia of LaGrange, Tony Walls and head coach Pete Wiggins giving you the inside scoop on Callaway Cavalier football.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday morning quarterback show, Callaway edition, live from the Kia showroom here in LaGrange, Georgia on Lafayette Parkway. My name is Tony Walls, and I'm joined once again this morning by head coach Pete Wiggins, and we're going to talk this morning a little bit about last night's big region win against Central Carroll Lions at Callaway Stadium. Final score was 46-13, and Pete, congratulations on a what I would call a statement win for the Cavaliers.
Really proud of our kids. We prepared hard all week. Each day at practice talked about how big a game we were going to have, and the kids they responded. You could feel it in the pregame all day. I mean, I just watched their demeanor in the hallways, in the classroom, and pregame meal. I just again a really special day for our coaches, for our football team and our school. And Central's got a good football team. They're well coached. Coach Sacker does a great job. And again, just I'm really proud of our seniors for their leadership, and our kids for the game that they played last night.
Well, Pete, you mentioned preparation each week, and obviously the preparation was good. And you went up against a team, Central Carroll, came into the game undefeated in the region, had some big wins early against some of the region teams, lost to a Bremen team 17-7, but defeated a Ringgold team, very good Ringgold team, up in Ringgold. So they averaging 6 points a game on defense, and the Cavaliers pretty much took care of that stat on offense in the first half by putting up 20 points. But, Pete, you mentioned you tell us every week how important preparation is, and it really felt like, as you mentioned, it felt like the kids were really dialed in this week.
Well, we say, and you and I talk about it, it all starts at practice, and it starts on Monday, actually on Sunday when we're watching film. But just a very, a focused week and a hard week of practice. We put in 2 really long days, and the kids, they grinded. And, they were ready to go last night. And I felt like that, in a lot of aspects, I felt like we played really well. But one that stands out to me the most is our defensive line. You and I talked about it on the way over, and Coach Scherer actually texted me this morning and said he thought that they played well, but I feel like it was their best game. Justice Perkins, he played really well last night. Renzo Patterson, Deion Smith just gets better every week. Jalen Allen, Nooney Anderson.
Good to have him back this week.
It is good to have Nooney back. J.T. Wortham got a lot of reps last night. Brandon Sutton played a few. Devin Powell played a few reps. And Coach Hubbard had a little package in this week that where we brought Tez in at nose guard, and he had a couple of tackles at nose guard. And when he didn't make a tackle, they were double and triple teaming him. So, anyway, just a great effort from our defensive line this week, and really set the tone. Another kid that played really well last night was LeBron Zalea at Sound Line.
Good to have him back last night too.
It was. He's been out, and it was so good to have him back. He's such a great leader for us, and he's a good kid. I love him to death. But anyway, it's good to have Bron.
And no doubt, you mentioned a lot of stars, and we'll talk more about them, Pete, after we come back from our first break. And we got a lot of exciting plays on offense, and of course we'll continue to talk about the defense. But you're listening to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition on the Eagle Sports Network.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. And that's why State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually lives on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange at 706-882-9324 and put the life back in life insurance. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Like a great football team, great cities just don't happen. They require vision, hard work, and leadership.
Hello, I'm Jim Thornton. Like you, I know LaGrange is a great city. I want to make it better for you and your family. I will strengthen our local economy, enhance public safety, and improve our quality of life.
Jim Thornton, leadership at work for all of LaGrange. On November 5th, let's elect Jim Thornton mayor. Learn more at jimthornton.org and like Jim on Facebook. Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
There's a snap. Again, a low snap. Parks going to air it out way down the field. 2 men there. And it's Godwin who goes up. He's still on his feet at the 40. Down to the 30. 20. 10. 5. Touchdown. Callaway was on an amazing play.
Are you kidding me, Jack? My goodness, Jack. We mentioned him in the pregame. That's called ball skills, I believe, right there, Jack. He simply went up, count the ball at the highest point. Good coverage by the defensive back. And so far, Jack, as we mentioned early in the game, nobody this year has had an answer for Terry Godwin. I know it's early in the first quarter, but my goodness, I believe that's the definition of ball skills. I hope our fans are watching that on the website there, Jack. That was unbelievable.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway edition, and the highlights you just listened to. Pete, I'm not sure we can do that justice by talking about it. They'll just have to watch the TV show this morning at WJCN at 10 o'clock and hopefully see it streaming live from last night.
I don't think we can top your response to the play last night. So I think enough's enough. I mean, you did a heck of a job right there. But T. Godwin with a great catch last night, and
I just try to run with the big dogs, Pete. That's all I do.
Hey, anyway, he goes up in the air, and it's a good ball, but Tez puts it where T
Great
can go
throw.
get it,
Yes.
and that's what you're supposed to do.
O-line gave him plenty of time,
they did, and we were deep in our own territory, and it was a big throw and catch for us. And Tess threw the ball well last night. T had some big catches. T. He had one touchdown pass himself last night. We had a little play that we've actually had all year, just have not run it. Coach Napiers kind of kept it in his back pocket the whole year, but. Anyway,
we had no description for that play in the booth either, Pete. We just Jack and I were just sort of just standing there with our jaws dropped. But T allows you to do a lot of things on offense, doesn't he, Pete?
He does, and you mentioned ball skills. He's got it, and again, it starts up front with our offensive line. I want to go back to our defense, so I want to finish with those guys, and I mentioned the defense.
Sure, show, buddy. You 5-1. You can do what you want to. Go ahead.
Well, we were talking about Bronzalea. Keyshawn Freeman had a big night last night. Javosky Leverett, Brandon Body came in and played at inside linebacker as well for those two guys, and at outside backer, Dre Martin had a big night last night, number 11, and had some big plays. On their jet sweep, and was really proud of him. Eddie Culpepper had a big night at outside linebacker and at tailback. Aaron Clausell played well last night. So at outside backer, Coach Martin, I know he was proud of his kids last night in the secondary. Coach Sykes and Coach Hayes rolled a lot of guys, but starting off, of course, T. Godwin at corner, and Ed Daniel played really well at safety, and Dante Lindsay at corner. They really come up and set the edge last night, physical, and Central's a part of what they do is that jet sweep and trying to get on the edge out wide, and your corners have to come up and take on a blocker, and they did a good job last night with that, and I was just really proud of those kids. But we got Jet Snelling's got in, played a lot. Anyway, Petey Leverett played. I get into calling names. I always forget somebody. But our defense really, they tackled well. They ran to the ball well. And it's just, I think it's one of the best efforts we've had on the defensive side of the ball last night.
I agree with you, Pete. You could see the intensity in the pregame. And I thought it was our best effort since the Heard County game. I thought we really played a complete ball game. Of course, there's always things to work on, and we'll talk about those. But if you didn't have anything to work on, like we said, there'd be no need in practicing next week. So you can always get better at a lot of things.
Right, and switching gears back to offense, Brandon Sutton, another big night for him. Courtney Lay. He's doing well. Coach Napier and I watched the film several times last night, and he just gets better every week. We talked about him a little bit, but last night, Stephen Curtis, he's
filling in for Josh Williams,
filling in for Josh Williams at center, and Curtis, this is his second ball game, and he got a lot better from the Chapel Hill till the Central game, and really proud of him. At left guard, Devin Powell. When Devin pulls around on the power, I mean, people getting out of the way, and he's 200 pounds, but he really brings a punch.
He was motivated. He lost his helmet there early in the game on first play or so, and
he got kind of fired up.
I noticed he was excited after that. Yeah.
Anyway, and then at left tackle, Big Harley Tabor. We kind of challenged. We call him Tater. Tater.
I'm impressed with his haircut, Pete. You know me, a person of my limited follicle space on top of my head. I like the hairdo.
We called that the mohawk.
And it looks good. I need to find out who Harley's barber is. I like it.
But they had a defensive lineman that was we had watched on film a lot, penetrating B gap, which is a lot of times his responsibility. So he did really well with that last night at tight end. Jalen Allen played another great game. Keyshawn Freeman really well. And, our backs, obviously Tez played well. Devon Ross for a big game. And Eddie Culpepper, Cedric Maynard at receivers. T had another big night, had several big catches. Petey Leverett. Petey didn't have a reception last night, but he is a phenomenal blocker.
He had a tremendous block on. I think it was Terry's second touchdown, maybe a little bubble screen out to the right there. Yeah, you're exactly right.
T's first one to go tell him.
And if Terry was the first one to went to him, he sure did. And that's big right there. That's some of that leadership you were talking about, Pete. But, yeah, I thought Petey did a good job. Again, you mentioned he didn't call his name out. He did some of the things that you don't did the hard work, the things that the fans don't notice, but the coaches certainly noticed it in the film room, and his teammates certainly did also.
That's right. Well, and Dante Lindsay had a big night last night. He did a great job blocking, and Coach Donay's really done a great job with our receivers, and they work hard in practice, and he demands it out of them. And again, it's really paid off. But I was just really proud of our kids last night. They could feel the I don't know if the word's importance, how important the game was, and they just worked really hard. And again, it was just it was a good feeling going into the game. Anytime you have that confidence and in your kids,
no doubt,
and from practice and from film and just watching their demeanor, it's a good feeling.
And they love playing at Callaway Stadium, don't they?
Love
yes, sir. We'll talk a little bit more about that, Pete, after we come back following these messages. You're listening to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway Edition, on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange can help you get to a better state, because he'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it.
Hello, 1 2
Awesome coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
Proven leadership is a must to keep LaGrange strong, and we have the opportunity to elect a mayor that will work for all of LaGrange. That's Jim Thornton. He knows what needs work and what already works. Jim Thornton is ready to listen to you and work hard to keep LaGrange strong. So vote Jim Thornton, Mayor, November 5th.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton, and if you want to know more about me and my campaign for mayor, please go to jimthornton.org and like me on Facebook. And please remember to vote November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
There is no I in team.
And there's no I in the LaGrange Banking Company team either. Our team is comprised of dedicated men and women who are determined to provide you with the best banking experience possible. Stop by one of our LaGrange locations to meet our team. We think you'll like what you see. LaGrange Banking Company, local, just like you. LaGrange Banking Company, member FDIC.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Of the shotgun snap taking Parks. Parks just going to take and run upfield, and they don't have an answer for him. He was at the 20, 15, headed for the corner, 5, dives towards the end zone. Did he get in? They're going to say he's down at the touchdown.
Good job by the officials that time, conferring with each other to make sure they didn't step out of bounds. Another great run by Tez Parks as he showed that second gear, Jack. And the Cavaliers go up by a score of 12-0. Be interesting to see if the Cavaliers go for 2 here, Jack.
Hey, welcome back here as we're live on Saturday Morning Quarterback.
Todd, I tell you, we were thinking we were going to get some biscuits, and I just found out where they ran off to. They have cordoned them off for the coach and Tony.
Well, you know what? Those guys did such a great job last night. They deserve it. Might well get another tray if you don't mind. They need more energy. That's
I hear you, Todd. I'm all with you, buddy.
That's a good job there. But Callaway did an awesome job. It's good to see our local sports doing a good job. There's a few schools fell a little short. But I tell you what, guys, today is October, and it is festive out here at Kia LaGrange. Big football today as well. You guys come out and see us for the football game start, and got some great things, great incentives going on. And I also want to remind all the little hunters that go out today, you got youth hunting today. It starts with the rifles. Make sure all those kids stay safe, put your orange on, and be aware of what's going on around you.
There you go, do that, and come on out to Kia of LaGrange, get you a wonderful new car to make that hunting and tailgating experience even better. And of course, we're just halfway through the football season, so you still got plenty of tailgating to do. Come get you a new Kia.
That's right. Right now, guys, we've got 251 new cars, so we have the largest selection that we've had since we've been open. We've been selling so many cars. What happens is they allocate you more cars. The more you sell, the more you get. And, again, we're the #1 car in Georgia, and as a reason for that, it's all the folks in our local area support us real good. And, we also try to support our community and also the businesses around us as well. It's the way we look at it, we're all in this thing together. Come see us, check us out, and you'll be excited.
There you go. Come do that right here at Kia of LaGrange, and we're on Lafayette Parkway, and I'm taking a biscuit as I get out of the way so y'all can talk some football.
Thanks, Coleman. Thanks, Todd. You know, I've always thought Todd was very intelligent, and I like his idea about another plate of biscuits from our sponsors over at Kia, over at Chick-fil-A here on the Parkway. And speaking of the devil, Pete, they opened up a brand new one and really put the pressure on us over here, you know. So you and I only have
– the steam's coming off.
It is. We're going to swap these 6 for that tray, Pete. What do you think? As quick and nimble as you are, I think you could probably pull that off before anybody knows they're gone. What do you think?
You have a distraction, and I'll get out here quickly.
I can provide a distraction, Pete. Now, you know that. But anyway, Pete, back to the game last night. You know, we were discussing the big win last night, 46-13 by the Cavaliers to remain undefeated in the region. And, Pete, sometimes you don't – when you think about when you defeat a team in your region, it actually gives you a 2-game lead because if you tie, you get the tiebreaker. So it's a big win for the Cavaliers, especially in your efforts to reach the playoff, which is one of your goals, when the season starts. And we talked about the offense and the defense. And, Pete, there's some things that need to be improved on. Obviously, we put the ball on the ground a couple of times, ball security. We had one big kickoff return, but, hey, let's give Central Carroll credit for a good job on their special teams. But, there's always some things to improve on and work on. And, as you continue to improve as a team, it'll be important to help you take that next step into playoffs.
That's right. There's always something to work on. You said that. And but talking about Central, they got a good football team. They were 5-1 coming into the game. They beat a Ringo team that's 5-1. I think they're 6-1 after last night. But anyway, I know they'll finish strong. And but really, again, I want to say before I kind of move on with it, but I want to say again just how proud I am of our kids and the effort that they had last night. We had a good time on the bus ride home last night. The kids were excited, and anyway, but
is Hubbard still dancing? Is Hubbard still dancing on the bus ride?
He still got it. He hadn't.
At his age now, he can't be doing some of those things.
He slowed down a little bit.
I bet he has.
So
he slow dances with them now. Is that what you tell me, Pete?
Anyway, we have a good time on the bus ride home, but after a win. But this week, Haralson County, it's away. I need folks to get on the road, go with us, and bring a big crowd up to Haralson County. Our JV got another win this week against Harris County. They're 5-0 right now. Kerry Woodard, our middle school, they defeated Gardner Newman Middle School this week. I actually don't know the final score, but anyway, I know it was a big win for Callaway Middle and Coach Woodard. So a lot of good stuff going on, and I rode by the multi-purpose facility.
We need to go by there this morning, don't we, buddy?
Hey,
give me a tour.
I got a big cup of coffee, and you and I can just
We'll ease down there. Yeah, we sure will.
Finish the TV show, radio show, we can head out and look at it. But it's just a lot of new stuff every day going on out there, and a lot of excitement. But I want to thank Antioch down in Hogansville for the pregame meal yesterday. It was really good. The kids enjoyed it, and that's always really special for our players and our coaches.
Well, we talk about it each week, Pete, how important it is for the whole game day experience. You mentioned the pregame meal, the cheerleaders, the band. Everybody's involved in the experience, and Friday night is just a culmination of everybody's hard work. The band did a great job last night. They had a tough act to follow with the Central Carroll band, but they stepped out there and. Mr. Walmsley's done a great job with that that band, and our numbers have grown each year, and they put out a good sound and a good performance at halftime, and hats off to them. But of course, the cheerleaders, everything that they do leading up to the game, Pete, is big, and of course the pregame, and I imagine getting to and from the pregame is always a challenge too. But I know the kids look forward to it, and they appreciate what all of our local churches do for them in the pregame.
That's right, and I want to say thank you to our administration, Miss Lauren Wilson, Dr. Landry, Mr. Mills, Mr. Tremoloni. They're always at our games, and that means a lot to me. It means a lot to our kids, and Coach Woods, Coach Bradshaw, they do a lot of stuff at the stadium on game night that a lot of people don't realize, and I appreciate those guys for what they do. All the teachers that volunteer, to take up tickets and just help at the stadium on game night is really important to us. So, again, I just like to say thank you to those people. And when you and I go out and ride around the school, something else I don't ever say this, but when you go out and ride around at the school, I'd like to say a thank you to our maintenance department. They those guys are working hard right now on our fields, and I appreciate everything they do out to keep up Callaway High School.
And of course, the sometimes it goes unnoticed, not by the coaches, but the job Trey Tucker does. We mentioned Trey last night, what he does behind the scenes. One of his most important jobs is getting a lot of kids to and from school. Pete, he does such a fantastic job for us. And again, I hope we didn't forget anybody, but it's the entire Callaway family that makes things happen. Pete, let's talk a little bit about next week's game against Haralson County. It'll be Friday night, 7:30 kickoff, and I kind of challenged our fans a little bit last night. Central Carroll brought a great crowd on the road, and they almost outnumbered us there at home last night. And I challenged our fans. We need to get out. Go support our kids when they play, whether you've got a horse in the race or not. Let's go watch these Cavaliers play football, especially at Haralson County. Great environment up there, Pete. We've been up there before. Got a nice stadium, good seating on the visitor side. So, and it'll be another big, important region game for the Cavaliers. Have you had a chance to see them play on film or live this year,
Well,
Pete?
we've played their JV team, and I have seen them on film, but in scouting another team that we were playing that week. But Coach Alan Lane he'll do a great job with his kids, and he'll have them ready. And we just got to go do what we do, and we got to have a good week of practice and work hard, prepare, and be ready to play on Friday night.
Injury-wise, Pete, we mentioned about getting Bronze back last week. Nooney Anderson, Josh Williams still a little under the weather and not able to get in the game other than long snapping last night. But as far as the game goes, were you able to come out pretty much any major injuries?
We other than Josh, we do not have any major injuries. We got some bumps and bruises, but Petey's got a hamstring. It's aggravating him a little bit, but he still played and fought through it. But right now we're in pretty good shape, and hopefully we can stay that way going on as the season unfolds.
And that's a blessing this deep into the season, Pete. But it also shows how important depth is. You guys have been able to develop some good quality depth during the year. You mentioned 4 linebackers who rotate pretty regularly. They all 4 get a lot of playing time. Your D-line, you've always prided yourself on a lot of D-line rotation. And, when you do have injuries occur, you got people ready to step in and pick up the slack for somebody. Because injuries are part of the game. You're going to have them, as everybody knows. But, Pete, a big win last night. Congratulations on defeating Central Carroll. And it was a big game. It was a statement game for the Cavaliers, and they remain undefeated in the region, moved to 5-1 overall, and take over the top spot. And as we make our push toward the playoffs, Haralson County will be our next opponent Friday night, 7:30, up in Haralson County. Directions on the website. Not an easy place to find, but you can get there. Just leave early enough. But for head coach Pete Wiggins and all of his staff and all our guys here at the Kia showroom for Coleman, and we're going to jump on these Chick-fil-A biscuits, and we want to thank all of our sponsors, and we hope you guys will join us next week here on the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show, Callaway Edition, on the Eagle Sports Network.
You can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
It's tough out there, trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting cost, and one of the best places to start is at the office of State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Matt Orr a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's there. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Thanks for listening to the Callaway Cavaliers Kia of LaGrange Saturday Morning Quarterback Show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com with Tony Walls and Cavaliers coach Pete Wiggins.
Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Like a great football team, great cities just don't happen. They require vision, hard work, and leadership.
Hello, I'm Jim Thornton. Like you, I know LaGrange is a great city. I want to make it better for you and your family. I will strengthen our local economy, enhance public safety, and improve our quality of life.
Jim Thornton, leadership at work for all of LaGrange. On November 5th, let's elect Jim Thornton mayor. Learn more at jimthornton.org and like Jim on Facebook. Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
It's time now for the Troop Tigers Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3. WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live at the showroom of Kia of LaGrange, Greg Hicks and Coach Lynn Kendall giving you the inside scoop on Troop Tigers football.
Hey, welcome out here to the showroom. I'm Coleman Weiss, and good morning to you. Hope you are having a great morning as we're glad to be here at Kia of LaGrange on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange and having Chick-fil-A biscuits and talking troop football. Doesn't get much better than that. Good morning, Coach. How are you? Coach Kendall in here with us.
Fine. How are you? How are you this morning?
I am doing excellent, and I tell you what, we are excited about having a chance to talk troop football. And even though it was a tough game against Carrollton, and we'll talk a little bit about that, everything is looking good for the rest of the season. You have made it through the two hardest games probably and got a chance to build and grow and be better. And now you get to go in here and take on some really tough opponents. But you've got the foundation to have a solid rest of the year.
Well, we definitely have some opportunities here. We just went through a pretty tough gauntlet. I don't know if you call it a gauntlet, but two back-to-back teams, number one and number two, and then if it depends on which pollster you have. But, you know, it used to be two polls in high school football, and I'm not real caught up on polls anyhow, but now someone was telling me several different things of information. I looked it up, and there's either 5 to 7 different polls. So maybe you and I can get one published, and we'll start doing one and get some advertisers, and we can make a little extra money ourselves. But however you look at it, we played Sandy Creek, who was number one, and then someone gave us some information that Carrollton, of course, was number two. But then by the time we played Carrollton, they were number one because of our performance.
Well,
even though our performance was not a win, but we played well against Sandy Creek, and it dropped them down. But
speaking of moral victories, I'm
not really into the moral victory thing. But what I'm saying is just trying to explain that the quality of opponents that we just went back to back, and those guys in our region, and that gives us I'll argue with anybody about who has the toughest region, but what I'm trying to get across is we just played two quality teams back to back, and you're going to have to play them anyhow.
Yep.
And if you're very successful, you're going to end up playing them anyhow if they're not in your region in the playoffs. But you would like to, maybe play them a little spaced apart.
That's right.
But that was the luck of the draw, and,
Right.
and that's how we do region scheduling anyhow for the most part.
Well,
I thought our guys were ready to play against Sandy Creek, and we came out and we got after them, and in many ways we got a whole lot better as a football team. And then Carrollton rolls in town, and we knew that was going to be a tough challenge for us as well. And unfortunately, we have a couple of turnovers earlier in the game, and which results in extremely short drives for Carrollton.
Yep.
And they're going to execute and get points out of that. I mean, they're just to start off with, they're in field goal distance, and you know, not taking anything away from them either. I mean, their offense is very good. It's better than it was last year, and they hit us with a couple of deep passes, and you know, the game kind of snowballed on us a little bit. So you know, that definitely wasn't the start and the result that, you know, we had wanted. We wanted to get in there and battle with them, keep them close, and try to dictate some of the things that we wanted to do. You know, not just trying to respond to what they were doing.
Yeah, and I tell you, it's tough to go through those things, and but it makes you get a chance to find out what your team's made of, and make sure that they understand that even though you had two sledgehammers come through, and it's time to dust yourself off, get up, and get after it. And you got 4 more games the rest of the season. Of course, so let's give the score from last Thursday night was 49-12, if I'm not mistaken. If that's correct, that is correct. 49-12 as Carrollton won on Thursday night. And the nice thing is you get an extra day to get over all the bumps and bruises. We'll talk about that and much more. We want to thank Chick-fil-A for bringing us the chicken biscuits out, and we're going to get ready for the next one, which is Columbus, and that game is going to be up in Columbus, and I believe at Connect Stadium.
Connect Stadium, 7:00 game. It's a Thursday night game again, and
it is a must that people get out and go. Yeah.
It is our last regular season Thursday night, and it is. We do need the Troop Nation to come on down and help support, because Columbus still have a big crowd supporting them.
Yep.
They have great fan support, especially at home. They have great backing, and you know, it's the next big game of the season. You know, that's my philosophy. Is every game you play is the big game, and you can't look ahead. And if you dwell on the past too long, that's going to come back to bite you too. So whether the immediate past was a good experience or a bad experience, you gotta move on to the next week. And I guess one of the advantages of having a Thursday night game is that you have Friday for the players from a emotional standpoint to kind of get that day.
Yep.
And then you have the Saturday, and so you kind of have a little added type of time there as well. And of course, we can get 5 coaches around, and we can all pick this apart, and everybody likes something a little bit different, or they have a different take on that. But you know, you also, I think every coach has to look at where their team is right now, you know, physically, mentally, you know, and those types of things. And so every situation is a little bit different. But for us, it was tough playing Sandy Creek on Friday night, turning around and playing Carrollton on Thursday night. However, in the preparation for this next Thursday night game, I think the additional day of getting some rest, we didn't practice yesterday. We went home. And another thing I was very proud, I talked to the guys after the game, and, you know, I told them, I said, you know, this is tough, and but I want you at school in the morning. And as far as I know, they were all there. And,
cool.
You know, everyone that I checked on was there anyhow. So
that says a lot about your team and their focus to make sure to take care of schooling. Because
sure,
if you don't take care of schooling, you don't get to play. So so there you go. We got to take a quick break. We're going to come back and talk some more. Getting ready for Columbus, and we'll talk about that right after this. As you're listening to Saturday Morning Quarterback right here at Kia of LaGrange showroom on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limb Care of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limb Care of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
Where can you be a star athlete and a math superstar? Where can you prepare for graduate school or your dream job and make friends for the journey? Where can you challenge your mind and inspire your soul? Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
If you're looking for a great time, gather up your friends and head to the Brick House Grill in downtown LaGrange. Enjoy live entertainment every weekend. Thursday nights, it's karaoke as well as ladies' night. On Saturdays, come cheer for your favorite college football team and enjoy their football specials. Check out their new menu. Sunday from 11 until 3, the Brick House Grill has their family lunch specials. They have plenty of TVs to watch exciting NFL action. The Brick House Grill, Broome Street in downtown LaGrange.
It's going to be Dunlap. We're going to take it around the left side. He goes into the touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. Dunlap to the left side, fights his way and gets in for the Tiger score.
You know, nice block by the offensive line. Tristan Thompson out there on that left side sealed off the tight end, the defensive end, and allowed Dunlap to fight off the linebacker in pursuit. And he took that tall sweep and ran it all the way across the side of the line, the side of the field to get into the corner of the end zone. So, hey, good effort by the Tigers that time, guys.
All right, welcome back here to Saturday Morning Quarterback. I want to welcome in here not only Coach Kendall, but also Coach Todd. He is the coach of Kia of LaGrange, always making it happen here. And Todd, I tell you what, it's always fun to come to Kia of LaGrange. And I know I speak for Coach Kendall and myself, and we really do appreciate allowing us to come and do the show here.
Well, you know, we appreciate you guys, and it's always fun. I get a lot of comments from folks, you know, in the community. They're always talking about the coaches come out here, and a lot of people are paying attention to things on Saturday morning. And so, cause sometimes they're not able to go see the games, but, you know, they want to next morning, sort of like ESPN, they want to get up and check it out and see what went on. Right. Everybody's is intrigued about what's going on in our area with our schools, all our players, and we got a great bunch of kids in all the schools, and sort of like this morning, you know, that's why I look at it here. Well, I'm the coach, and we just got through getting out of the huddle. It's first quarter, and we're finna get down. So we're excited about today. It's a beautiful day. So we're gonna have a lot of folks come out.
It's a carbine day, isn't it? Isn't this the day you come out and sit down and enjoy a good test drive?
You know, you ain't sweating.
That's right.
You know, you're comfortable. They come in and get. Well, I was going to say get that
biscuit.
We still
got some more Chick-fil-A biscuits over there. We've eaten all the ones over here.
Y'all knows what they're sitting in front of right there now.
Coleman ate all of those, for the record.
But you guys come check us out here at Kia today. We got some great incentives. We've got a few last 13s we need to get rid of. We've got a lot of incentives left, and Kia Finance has also put out 0% for us. So come check us out, man. We got a lot of good things happening today. We've got a lot of great salespeople, and keep one thing in mind. Our salespeople, Coleman, and these guys are not on commission. Okay, we pay them a salary, so you know they're gonna get paid whether they sell a car or not. Right. Okay, so that takes all the stress and all the hassle and the pressure off those salespeople as well, and it makes life a lot easier.
That's right, and folks, I got to tell you, when and I've done dealing with these guys for a long time now, and they're a lot of fun to deal with. When you sit down, you can have a conversation. They're going to tell you like it is, and if they can make a deal, they're going to do it, and if they can't, they'll tell you. And it's and you don't find that very often, and I always appreciate how hard y'all work at making this facility work in the favor of the customer, and I know y'all take a lot of pride in that.
Well, it's sort of, we've got the President Award. You know, that's probably the proudest award I think that I can think of. You know, I was an athlete, and I went to Clemson University, wrestled on a wrestling scholarship, and did a lot of good things there. But I tell you what, man, as to take these guys here we've got, and so people will know out there, the President's Award is the top 15 stores in the whole country. So to me, that's such a huge feat, and we're proud of that. We strive to be excellent. We're not perfect, but every day we're trying to get better. And just like Coach's team, every day we practice, every day we try new drills. Same thing here. We try to get better every day.
There you go. And come by and see the difference right here at Kia of LaGrange on Lafayette Parkway. Todd, thank you very much for spending time with us. And Coach, I know you appreciate getting to hang out here as well.
Oh, I mean, it's just a great atmosphere. You can't see it behind us, but they always got the big screen on with ESPN and all the games that are coming up on Saturday, college game day and that type of thing. And if as a customer, and we've actually bought a car for my daughter a few years ago, and it's comfortable out here. People communicate with you well. The service is good. It's a great product. And as Todd was saying, and I say it as we go into the fall. As these falls now, the leaves start turning. It's a great day to come out on Saturday morning, go look at a car, and he's right. It's it's not 152 degrees out in the parking lot.
That's right.
It is in July, and that's still a good day to come get a car. But you can really take your time and enjoy the experience and make a good decision.
That's right, and you won't go wrong here. So come by and spend time with them and
tailgate with us.
There you go. Let's do that. Tailgate and enjoy the game. And of course, Auburn's got homecoming. Today we'll have that game for you on Eagle 102.3, and then after that we'll have a NASCAR race for you. So we've got plenty of sports, so you can shop and do sports and have a great time. All right, well, Coach, I tell you what, with Carrollton now in our rearview mirror, and I know y'all are probably going to be breaking down film on Sunday, so it's not quite totally behind you yet, but we got to start looking toward Columbus. What are we going to see out of that team?
Well, actually, we got guys breaking down film right now. So we're our work on Thursdays. Our work schedule changes a little bit, and our prep time has to change. But Columbus High School, next region opponent, the Blue Devils are going to go down and play them. They have some skilled athletes in some key positions that are not only fast, they're strong, and they're smart. And they're solid. Coach Marino has a very disciplined team. I got a chance to go watch them play last night, and although they didn't win, one of the things that always stands out to me about Columbus is that they're very disciplined in everything that they do, and they also, regardless of what's going on in the game, they're always fighting. Yep. They're always fighting, whether they're ahead or behind, and they take a lot of pride in what they do, and they'll be definitely preparing for us. They played Fayette County last night, and it was a close game for a long time, back and forth. And I think some turnover here, a miscue here, and then some of the speed of Fayette County was able to overcome Columbus there in the end. But at the same time, they're an opponent that we got to get ready to play for.
Right.
They'll be up playing for us against being at home, and we've got to get over the Carrollton game and get ready. And I know Coach Marino will have his team ready to play against us, and so I think we have a tremendous challenge this week, getting back on track, because there's a lot of opportunities out there to get to where we want to be at the end of the season, and you have to do these one game at a time.
And I know as a coach, you have to look one game at a time, and that's Columbus only. But as an announcer, I'll say this: if LaGrange if Troop can win out, and you've got Columbus, Fayette County, LaGrange, Shaw. If you could win all the way out, you almost take control of the third spot in the playoffs. And you are controlling your own destiny from beginning to end, and that's a tough thing for the coaches and players to pull off. But that is a possible thing to happen, and it all starts with the first game on Thursday night.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a possibility. But like you said, it's Thursday night.
It's
Thursday night, and be honest, it's Thursday night, and then it's the next Friday night. Yep. And you have to take that approach. In the Carrollton game, although disappointing to lose that game, and and it was a real tough first half for our guys. The thing that I like to commend our players, and especially our seniors,
right,
was the seniors stepped up, and as a group, not just a couple of individuals, but as a group, showed tremendous leadership. got into, and when we went into at halftime and talked about a few things and made a few adjustments, they came out determined to prove that they're a better football team than what played the first half.
Yeah.
And so we get the ball on offense, and we are moving the ball pretty well. And this isn't when Carrollton has subbed someone out. I mean, they're not going to do that because hopefully they know that we're not going to come out and just lay down. And we have a great drive about 70 yards that kind of bogs down, but get the ball back, and then we put the ball in the end zone with a run by Daryl Dunlap. And Daryl had a great football game individually at running back. 20 carries, 137 yards, 2 touchdowns against Carrollton.
And I would imagine he's one of the few people that have done that against Carrollton.
Yeah, absolutely. So. And then Dre Towns, who had a rough game against Sandy Creek, stepped up, added another 42 yards. And Will Smith, also running at quarterback, added another 35, 40 yards as well. And there are a lot of positives right there. Yep. And then on defensive side of the ball, we had Dikembe Billingsley. He's fighting every down. He doesn't concede anything. And Devontae Swanson and Daryl Dunlap also contributing in the second half to shut some of the things down. And unfortunately, there just wasn't enough time. It had to be a lot of time, honestly. Yeah. But when you spot a team that far ahead, but the thing, I try to preach and teach that you got to play the whole game.
Yep.
You're never out of a game, and I'm just really proud how the guys responded coming back out in the second half, and I think that's something that we can carry over into this next week.
Yeah, well, it all starts next week with Columbus on Thursday night, and I tell you what, we're going to take another quick break, and then we'll come back and wrap it up here as you're listening to Troop High Tiger Saturday Morning Quarterback right here at Kia of LaGrange on Lafayette Parkway.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either 4-door sedan or sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Proven leadership is a must to keep LaGrange strong, and we have the opportunity to elect a mayor that will work for all of LaGrange. That's Jim Thornton. He knows what needs work and what already works. Jim Thornton is ready to listen to you and work hard to keep LaGrange strong. So vote Jim Thornton, Mayor, November 5th.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton, and if you want to know more about me and my campaign for mayor, please go to jimthornton.org and like me on Facebook. And please remember to vote November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Ahead of steam to pick up the first down and more. Down to the 20, 10, 5 cuts back in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, you could just see, guys, as Darryl Dunlap took that tall sweep, headed off the right side outside of Wellington Callaway, that he was not going to be denied. He turned it on hard. He wanted that extra touchdown, and we had just got through talking how much replicated it looks like from last year's score, and all we needed was a touchdown.
All right, welcome back here as we're live on Saturday Morning Quarterback as we are Kia of LaGrange on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, and glad to be here with you, having a chance to talk Troop Tiger football. Coach Kendall in here with me, and of course we've had a chance to talk with Todd Parrish and the gang here at Kia of LaGrange, and I keep promising we're going to do a show in the back of a Sorrento or a Sportage one day. We'll get to that. I got to make Coach Kendall's dream come true.
Yeah, they got to have it up here in the showroom. Let's get the camera going and everything. And,
all right, we got just a few seconds left here in the show, and I think you got two things you want to talk about, and then we got to let you go get ready for Carrollton.
Yeah, let's.
Not Carrollton, Columbus.
Columbus. That last run, it was as we came back in. They were talking about that run by Darryl, and Greg mentioned Wellington Callaway. Wellington had a good game against Carrollton, and you take Wellington and so did Mitch Mathis. Both of those guys, real positive games. And Wellington, he's the type of guy. He plays banged up. He's hurt, a little bit, and that's just part of football. Oh, he makes it happen, and then also, Thursday night was Military Appreciation Night, and we have veterans come out and they're part of the coin toss ceremony, and that's always special. And being a former Army infantry guy, I always like the fact that Coach Swise, our athletic director, has added this as part of our athletic program, and I'm hoping that this will become something that just continues to grow. We started it last year, and I think just thank you to all the veterans, those that are actively serving and those that have served, for all their sacrifices, and I know firsthand what that's all about. And some people say, coaching, you guys have to do all this, and you spend a lot of time and everything. Well, I've also been a soldier, and I tell them, I said, guys, I'll be honest with you, this is tough being a coach. I said, but being a soldier is a whole lot tougher. You just have great appreciation for those guys and everything that they go for, and their families.
Yeah.
And their families make a tremendous sacrifice. So thank you very much from myself and also the Troup County family of everything that the veterans do and the military does for us.
There you go, folks. Make sure you thank a soldier when you see them and appreciate
Amen.
their service, because they sure do make it happen, and we do appreciate them. All right, guys, we're going to be seeing you back on the air on Thursday night. We'll be live at Connect Stadium. Make sure that you load up the family and the grandmas and the grandpas and head on up there.
Game.
7 o'clock game. So it's 30 minutes earlier.
That's
Don't
right.
show up late. And let's be up there, be serious, and scream and holler and have a good time as we watch the Troop Tigers take on Columbus this Thursday night, 7 o'clock. We got to have some serious participation, get everybody up and head up there. Coach Kendall, thanks for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, it's the Troop Tigers Saturday Morning Quarterback Show live at Kia LaGrange Showroom on Lafayette Parkway. We've got Lafayette Christian School up next, and keep it right here to Eagle 102.3.
Go Tigers.
Kia. Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens to your car, home, or business. In this moment, get an agent who'll protect you in that moment. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
Mallory Agency, 301 West Harrelson Street, LaGrange. Visit them online at MalloryAgency.com.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Like a great football team, great cities just don't happen. They require vision, hard work, and leadership.
Hello, I'm Jim Thornton. Like you, I know LaGrange is a great city. I want to make it better for you and your family. I will strengthen our local economy, enhance public safety, and improve our quality of life.
Jim Thornton, leadership at work for all of LaGrange. On November 5th, let's elect Jim Thornton mayor. Learn more at jimthornton.org and like Jim on Facebook. Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
Thanks for listening to the Troop Tigers Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com with Greg Hicks and Troop Tigers coach Lynn Kendall.
Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange can help you get to a better state, because he'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel, your RE/MAX result agent. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Proven leadership is a must to keep LaGrange strong, and we have the opportunity to elect a mayor that will work for all of LaGrange. That's Jim Thornton. He knows what needs work and what already works. Jim Thornton is ready to listen to you and work hard to keep LaGrange strong. So vote Jim Thornton, Mayor, November 5th.
Hello, I am Jim Thornton, and if you want to know more about me and my campaign for mayor, please go to jimthornton.org and like me on Facebook. And please remember to vote November 5th.
Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
It's now time for the Lafayette Christian Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live to the showroom of Kia of LaGrange for the inside scoop of Lafayette football.
Good morning again. Welcome to Lafayette Christian Saturday morning quarterback. I am Nate Shaw, the defensive coordinator at Lafayette Christian School, here with the head coach, Nick Nearing. We are coming to you live from the Kia showroom in LaGrange, right here on Lafayette Parkway. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Kia, of course, hosting this fantastic event here weekly, and have a great selection of vehicles for you. Optimas, Rios, the new Cadenza, the new redesigned Soul, all for you. Help come on down, help support Droop County's local economy by supporting Kia LaGrange right here. And also, we're enjoying Chick-fil-A biscuits as well.
Yeah,
I hate to leave out our sponsors there as well.
Love Chick-fil-A.
There you go. So, head coach Nick Nearing, tell us, this is your 6th season, I believe. You were the one and only inaugural head coach of Lafayette Christian School football. And tell us a little bit about, the start of the program and where we progressed here to year 6.
Well, it's been a great journey. It really has, especially getting to this point and getting to a point now where, hey, thank you, Coach, appreciate that. Getting to a point where we're seeing, a good year last year. We went 7-3 in regular season, and now we're off to a good start this year. 5-2 right now. Every game's been competitive. And just seeing the progression over the years has been, just very satisfying to see get to a point where program feeling like we're going the right direction, and got good coaches involved. Appreciate you, Coach Quiggle. Administration's been very supportive. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been stressful at times. Some of them years have been tough, but you persevere through those things, and now you get to see kind of the fruits of your labor. So it's nice.
There you go. Give us a recap of this season a little bit more specifically, if you could, because Cougars are out to a 5-2 start. Of course, I know that. I hate sort of talking in the third person here. And I'm getting a little feedback here from something. There we go. But give us a little recap of the season to this point.
We started off this year going into it with a tougher schedule, and we had more of a seasoned team coming back. We got skilled guys coming back like Matt Brown's a junior, some seniors in the backfield on the offensive line, Jack Everett, guys that have been in the program a long time. So it felt like, going into this season that we had a more seasoned team. We're going to take on a tougher schedule, and we have. We've played some tougher teams this year, and to be at this point where we're 5-2, gotten some big wins like last week over Ballard, who's every year, they're a tough team. They're going to be competitive. They're going to give you a tough ball game, and beating them on homecoming was just very satisfying, very rewarding, I think, for everybody, parents, fans, players included, us as coaches, definitely.
I know I slept well.
Yeah, amen,
I slept
brother.
well.
I agree. So, to be at this point and to be in the position we are, I'm very thankful. But at the same time, that's kind of the challenge now and we challenge the guys with that this week, say, hey,
right.
Whatever's been done is in the past. We got to focus on what's ahead. We got some big games. Today's a big game. Playoffs are coming up. So, looking forward to getting after it today and every week from now on.
Well, keeping with this recurrent theme, because if you haven't noticed, we haven't talked about the results of last night's game, because last night's game is at 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Yes.
So we'll get to that later in the show. But staying with this sort of review of the season, we talked about talk specifically about players that you've seen really make a contribution over the course of the season, because there's a lot of names, because it's the ultimate team sport football is. And I think people can never hear that enough. And so to you, Coach Nearing, what have been some major contributors that people may not always see, because people look at the box score and they see, nothing against Matt Brown.
Right.
Matt Brown knows I love him.
Yep.
But, he scores a lot of touchdowns.
He does.
How does that happen with the help of others?
Yeah. Well, I do have to chime in on that, because, I'm very, very proud of Matty.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely taken his role and ran with it as a leader, played offense, defense, and a great job.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, he has. A great season by him. And you got to have that out of your seasoned veteran players. But, like you say, how does that happen? How does Matt Brown score 5 touchdowns in a game? Well, you go to your offensive line for one. Jack Everett, Levi McCurry, and Luke McKay. I'd say those three guys up front, probably three of the best guys we've had up there, on the offensive line. They get on their blocks and stay on their blocks. And they're just, they're just relentless folks up front. I think our two offensive ends, we got one senior in Jeremy Fain. On the other side, we were just talking about a young guy for us that's come on this year, Sam Marshall.
Yeah.
Man, what a kid. I mean, the guy's just been competing, getting after it every day. He's in the coach's ear saying, Coach, I want to play. And he's out there, earned a starting spot. And, he's a sophomore. But, man, he gives every ounce of his what he's got to block and to run routes, and just very pleased with him. So I think, like you say, there's some guys that you don't always notice maybe in the paper or in the stats column that are getting things done that are making us where we are right now. So I'm very proud of those guys. And defensively, I look at the defensive line guys too, because I truly believe that the game's going to be won in the trenches, in the line of scrimmage. And some of those guys on the D-line done a great job too. So.
Okay, fantastic here, Coach. I think this is a good spot to thank our sponsors. If you are online, you are listening to us on Eagle 102.3 on the World Wide Web. And over the airwaves, you're listening to Lafayette Christian, Saturday Morning Quarterback on Eagle Sports Radio.
Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. You can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available in either a 4-door sedan or a sporty 5-door hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaLaGrange.com and help support your local economy.
See Kia LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staffs at Holmes Pharmacy today.
It's tough out there, trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting costs, and one of the best places to start is at the office of State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange, because he'll do a double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Matt Orr a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's there. Good neighbor State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Where can you be encouraged to make your own discoveries? Where can you be challenged to achieve the impossible by professors who know you by name? Our graduates have earned Emmy and Grammy nominations, successfully negotiated major business deals, and been inspired to teach and serve where they're needed most. Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limcare of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limcare of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
Welcome back to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show here live from the Kia showroom in LaGrange right here on Lafayette Parkway. I am Nate Shaw, defensive coordinator of Lafayette Christian School, here with the head coach of the Lafayette Christian School Cougars, head coach Nick Nieran. It's great to be back here. Of course, we're enjoying some Chick-fil-A biscuits. Mm-hmm. Coleman's here, just back in his producer role with his minion, Joseph Pope, who is a student at Lafayette Christian School. And we're just enjoying the time here. Come on down and see the good people here at Kia LaGrange. Coach, we've been talking about, Coach Nieran, we've been talking about some of the players doing a sort of a reminiscence of the year to date, because we have a game at Shiloh Hills up in Kennesaw, just in Metro Atlanta up there. That we will kick off at 4 p.m. today, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But we've been talking about some of the players that have been contributors to the success of the Cougars program, specifically this year. Let's flip that. We talked. We did a little bit of milling around on the offensive side, and we mentioned a little bit defensively.
Yes.
But yes, listeners, I am biased. I am a defensive coach. But you know who else is defensive coach? Coach Quiggle's a defensive coach because every time he has the offense has the ball, that's a defense for us.
That's right.
And, of course, Coach Nairn is an alumni from Mount Scenario College in Ladysmith, Wisconsin, where he played defense for the Saints.
That's
so
right.
He's a defensive
Fighting
guy,
Saints.
the Fighting Saints. And so let's focus on the defensive side of the ball, and then we will flip back over the offensive side of the ball. But who has been a contributor that maybe you would like to give some pub to here this morning?
Yeah, I appreciate that, Coach. Well, one guy that definitely stands out is Eli Shepard. That guy right there, he's a sophomore for us. He plays defense. He also plays some offense. He's transitioned some fullback role on the offense. But defensively, you know, I think back to last year, he came in as a freshman and got a lot of reps as a freshman on defense. And,
yes, he did.
You know, he was it just stands out to me. He'd be tight before the game, you know, and uptight, and because he wanted to do his best. But you know, sometimes a freshman you get all the nerves, you know, that are coming on. Man, this year that guy's just really come into his self. I mean, he is just hitting. He's getting after it. He's vocal. And I'm so excited to see that, you know, because we want some leadership on the defense, you know, and he's really stepping in that role, and so I'm very, very proud of him. And man, I'm just excited to see every day we get out there at practice. It's like, man, what's Eli going to do, you know?
Yeah.
He's making plays. So he's definitely one that I'm very, very proud of, and thankful he's on our team and not playing against us. So
I tell you what, he could bring the wood.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly right. And, you know, so I think about him a lot. I think about you know, some of our defensive secondary guys that have come on, some young guys like Aaron Dixon and Caleb Corbin are two young guys that have come on for us this year, and they've progressively gotten better and better. And along with Ethan Pike at safety, you know, those guys have really started doing a good job of locking down in our secondary. You know, this last week we had a test against Ballard. They threw the ball a lot against us.
Right.
We gave up some plays with the long pass, but you know, that's good because we need to see that. It's making us better, and that's what I see with those guys is they're getting better and better at the right time of year with the playoffs coming up. So, you know, proud of those guys, really am.
Well, I will chime in with Ethan Pike, and he makes my job easy because I can almost stop calling.
Yeah.
And he could call it because he knows this is our second year through this system now, and he's such an intelligent individual and a good leader. He's thoughtful.
Yep.
He understands. He's trying to figure out. Okay, I see this call when we get in this situation.
Yes.
And you cannot understand if you've never coached this sport how valuable that is to you. And anybody who's ever done any coaching would be like, oh my goodness, I'd love to have a player like that. I have him, and I'm going to savor it for every chance I get. But a couple of those players you mentioned are those kind of kids that are going to be able to do that too, and that's what we're excited about. Let's flip over the offensive side of the ball here, Coach.
Yes, sir.
And talk some offense. Some of those names. I know you got Sammy Marshall out there.
Yeah.
And it's been exciting to see him develop. I really wasn't sure. He didn't come out. He didn't come out his freshman year. He chose not to come out, and he had some reasons for it. I think he ran cross country.
Yes.
So it's not like he just sat on his hands and did nothing, but he was going to try his hand at that. But now he's back to football.
Yes.
And been a major contributor, I'd say. But you know, who else stands out to you, Coach?
You know, you mentioned Sam. Definitely one that comes to mind, and I think Jeremy Fain. I'd just like to talk about him for a minute too, because he came up to us last year as a first-year player, as a junior.
Never played,
and you know he made good progress throughout the season. But you know, looking at him this year, he's just taken his game to a whole other level.
Yes,
he's very mentally tough. He's very mentally focused, and those kind of things are just such an intangible, you know, because he comes out there and that kind of stuff that gets into other guys, you know, inside of them. You know, that he's going hard, he's challenging other people, he's vocal, and he's intense. And so, you know, that's the kind of thing we need out there because that just kind of carries over to everybody else. So I'm just really proud of him. I hate it that he's a senior, that we're going to lose him this year. But
I do. I know it. I know it because he pitches a fit. He is so intense. Just speak to his intensity here a second. If he doesn't catch the ball, he is in a rage.
Yes.
Almost a little. He's able to keep it under control.
Yeah.
But I tried to encourage him once during a game, a ball that he got his hands on but didn't bring it in.
Yes.
I said, Jeremy, just let the play go. And he barked at me. And I had nothing. My reaction was just to sort of giggle because, all right, I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, I agree. And,
I do.
You know, that's just been such a good thing is our mentality, I think, as a whole. You know, and our seniors have really helped to promote that as a whole. You know, that's the way they all are. Ethan Pike, you know, Jeremy Fain, Jack Everett, Trey Kirkland, our four seniors. You know, they're bringing a lot of seriousness, a lot of focus, and a lot of desire with them. And that filters down. You know, you got good leadership. It's going to filter down to everybody else, and that's made a big difference this year.
All right, we're going to take a break right here, and we're going to pay some bills. And when we come back, we're going to talk about Shiloh Hills and what we expect to see from them today for the Cougars. And if you're listening to us online, we welcome you. You can see the video up there on eagle1023.com. And you're listening to us on the airways, Lafayette Christian School quarterback, Saturday morning quarterback on Eagle Sports Radio.
I'd like you to come by and check out the all-new redesigned Kia Rio. The Rio is not only fuel efficient, but it's comfortable and safe as well. The 13 Rio starts as low as $12,900. It's backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Right now, you can drive the Rio for only $159 a month on a 36-month lease. The Rio is available either a 4-door sedan or a sporty hatchback. See the Rio and all our inventory online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Leases with $1,999 due at signing. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Okay. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. So this the Mallory Agency, 301 West Harrelson Street, LaGrange. Visit them online at MalloryAgency.com.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9, or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limb Care of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limb Care of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices, at 706-882-25 to schedule your free evaluation.
Welcome back here as we're live on Saturday Morning Quarterback, and have Maverick here with me with Kia of LaGrange, and of course he's got his Georgia shirt on and ready for the Georgia game. That's something they do here at Kia of LaGrange. Everybody kind of wears their shirts of who they're rooting for, and that's kind of fun. And I mean, it's always fun to sell cars, but it's always more fun to sell cars when you're a comfortable person too.
Absolutely. One of the best things is you want to make everybody comfortable. So everybody wears their game attire on Saturdays. We like to have a good time with it. Unfortunately, when you get an Alabama fan and a Georgia salesperson going together, it's almost like a competition within itself. We try to make selling cars easy. We try to make it a fun experience too. Being a little casual helps everybody else. It takes the pressure off. You don't have to go through that typical rigmarole here. We try to make it easy for everyone.
There you go. And, of course, right here on Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange. And I tell you what, you've got every type of vehicle Kia has ready for you, from the Sorrentos to the Sedonas, all the other wonderful vehicles that are out there. And I tell you what, the Rio, the Sportage, the Forte, it's amazing the lineup Kia has.
They've done a great job redesigning all of these cars and really targeting what we want to have as a consumer. You look at everybody else and what they do with their inventories they model it after Kia now. I see a Camry commercial the other day that everybody wants to be like Camry. That's the Camry. They tried to design it after the Optima. I mean, it's just 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, the great fuel efficiency, and then the design and style to go into it and be $5,000, $10,000 cheaper than everybody from the get-go. It doesn't get much better than that.
Come by and check it out. Kia of LaGrange, Lafayette Parkway. They're ready to work with you right now. Let's send it back down as we're talking Lafayette Christian football as the Cougars are on the prowl for this Saturday afternoon.
All right, thanks, Coleman. Thanks, Matt. Coach Deering, we play Shiloh Hills, and myself included. We play Shiloh Hills this afternoon at 4 p.m. Up in Kennesaw, right behind Shiloh Hills Baptist Church. You can go on and Google that. and it'd be great to show up and see some good high school football this afternoon. So what do you expect to see from Shiloh Hills this afternoon?
Well, going up there, this is going to be our first time playing them. We've never played them before, so we're going up there, to play them for the first time. And we know that they're a team that likes to run the ball. They're a run-focused offense, so definitely expect a good dive to that. They've got some big offensive linemen up front, like to be physical. So, we're expecting we're going to play some good run defense, and lock it down. Defensive linemen got to play low. We worked on that this week, playing our responsibilities, being tough on the line of scrimmage and controlling that. Defensively, they're going to pack the box a lot of times. I'm sure that they know we like to run the ball. So we're going to have to take advantage of that. We're going to have to, roll some play action in there and stuff. But this is all stuff we worked on this week, and I was very happy. We talked a lot about, hey, after coming off a big game like last week,
that's right,
against Ballard, on homecoming, getting a big win, it's easy to have a letdown. And so that's one thing we focused a lot on this week was, we just got to take care of our business. If we take care of our business, we're going to be fine. I really believe that. And I think our guys responded to that. We spent a lot of time in practice and had a good little intense practice yesterday on Friday. Instead of taking the day off, and letting them go early, we came in, had a good walkthrough, and it was worthwhile, and I was happy with the attitude and the intensity. So I'm looking forward to good things.
Yeah. Any players you look to stand out and maybe make an impression on the game today?
Well, Matt's going to have to play well. Every week we go into it, and he's the man. He's the quarterback. He's also going to have to play some defense this week because, we being a Saturday game, a couple of our guys may not be with us today because of different things going on. But Matt's going to have to play well. Defensively, we got to have a good defensive performance. I'm looking at the D-line. Jack Everett's going to have to play a good game. He played well last week for us on D-line.
Played a lot of plays.
That's right. And then Trey Kirkland's coming off an injury. I'm expecting him to play this week.
Okay.
We need him. So,
good.
I think we just got to people step up. We do.
Good. Well, Coach, I appreciate you taking time away from your family and watching the kids ride the bikes around the Coach Neary and I have been friends for a long time, all the way back to Wisconsin.
Yes, sir. That's right.
So thanks for coming in. We appreciate our sponsors here, Kia LaGrange right here on Lafayette Parkway, Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Thank Coleman for doing all he does.
Yes.
Thank Joseph Pope for being our producer today. And, of course, always a big thanks to the guys running the board back in the studio.
That's right.
You have been listening to Saturday Morning Quarterback, the Lafayette Christian School Edition. We hope you have a great Saturday. You can thanks for watching on Eagle102.3.com and on the air, Eagle Sports Radio.